Hello, this video is brought to you by my supporters on Patreon and my members on YouTube. Minasan, arigatou gozaimasu. My name is Kurt, and this is my daily good life meditation. It's an exercise that I do each and every morning, a little bit after waking up. It's now 4:35 a.m. on February 22nd, 2024. Wow, day 299 in my countdown to retirement, day 90 for my wife. I do this exercise to remember my life objectives and principles, those which are outlined in my book, Going Alone. I also use the time to think about the last 24 hours and how I did with the challenges and opportunities that I met. I planned for the coming day, and I ready myself for death. But I always like to read a poem first. So continuing with Walt Whitman's Leaves of Grass, within his series titled By the Roadside. Today I'm going to read Germs. Germs. Forms, qualities, lives, humanity, language, thoughts. The ones known and the ones unknown. The ones on the stars themselves, some shaped, others unshaped. Wonders as of those countries, the soil, trees, cities, inhabitants, whatever they may be. Splendid suns, the moons and rings, the countless combinations and effects. Such like and as good as such like, visible here or anywhere, stand provided for in the handful of space which I extend my arm and half enclose with my hand, that containing the start of each and all, the virtue, the germs of all. So he's referring to, not to the stuff that makes you sick, but the stuff that is the start of everything, the germination point, the starting point. Forms, qualities, lives, humanity, language, thoughts, the ones known and the ones unknown, the ones on the stars themselves, some shaped, others unshaped. Wow, again, he's not my favorite poet. His poetry doesn't really strike me, but I can feel it. I can feel what he must have felt writing that in a way, reading it. All right, as for the good life, last night and yesterday, just a good solid day of work. Nothing really challenged me other than the fact that I did not want to get in the water in the afternoon. The waves were big, and it was very cold, but I sure felt good when I did. Yumiko seems to have crossed over a little bit of a threshold, and so far as I keep telling her the countdown of days, and she started to measure that time herself. Days till she's done with work. It's 48 now, 48 days left. 90 absolute days, but 48 work days. That's hardly a handful anymore. More than a couple of handfuls. That's all it is. I shouldn't say not hardly a handful, but Mara, Kurt, still time for that. Hardly a couple of handfuls. Enough to say it's getting to the end. She told me yesterday she wishes she could just coast to the end. Yesterday, some coworkers told me how they had left me out of a change thing that they were doing because I wouldn't be around. They felt bad because I brought it up. I said, hey, we should participate in this thing. And they said, oh, we did. We just didn't include you, Kurt, because you're not going to be around. And they felt, there was a tone in the voice of feeling bad, and I was like, how do I convey at once how, oh, don't feel bad. I'm glad you didn't include me. I don't want to participate. I just wanted to let you know without that sounding strange. So I just was quiet. Yeah. Yesterday was a good day. Less worries about everything. Less worries. Well, transitioned a little bit. I'm okay. I've been worried. What do you worry about, Kurt? I worry about the money being able to support us in the first couple of years of retirement, because our Social Security won't start till 62, so we'll be living off pension and savings, and I don't want to touch the savings if I can. And we have a lot to fund with the house and everything like that. Don't even worry about it, Kurt. I'm just like, stop worrying about it. It's going to be fine. Every time I run the numbers, it's fine. The thing to fret about is Am I not making good utility in time of every day? And fretting and worrying about things like that are not good utility. Okay, the good life. Today I'll read the principle called script writing, which suggests that we can forecast moments and even episodes of life. Here we go. Script writing, principle number 29 from the Good Life Creed in Going Alone. Life presents us always until death with an almost clean and clear canvas of whatever available time we've left. Excuse me. We may use this canvas to either live whatever life happens to us or to take more active control of our days, hours, and minutes in order to seemingly manage and guide our path according to our seeming will and in alignment with our hard-won and decided values, goals, and best practice. I wish I'd snuck another instance of the word seeming in that sentence. This script writing, quotation marks, requires effort and imagination as well as optimism if we are to aim our living in the perceived and decided direction of virtue and to make the most of whatever brief days we have yet to the chance to live, experience, and hopefully enjoy. I use this principle frequently to plan out the episodes as they come. When I have a challenging moment, I'll think about how I'm going to deal with it and plan my contingencies, and also plan for the contingency of no contingency. Strange as that sounds. The objectives of the Good Life Creed are 8. To be always ready to die, to make good and effective use of time, to develop and maintain good and sound life principles, to cultivate good emotional reactions, to perform good actions, to recognize true limits and true opportunities, to do just one thing at a time, and do that thing slowly and deliberately and carefully, and to keep my balance. The principles then are 35. Here we go. War, reason, homunculus, anchorhold, home of good and evil. Purpose, atomic principle, nature, pyrite, maturity. Social principle, family, public speaking. Temperance, life will not go well. The horror show, that which must be borne. The feast of offal, distraction, agency, and the great indifference. The best seat in the house. Why do I feel like I messed up? The restless man, the path of wildness, the great life adventure, the risk of avoiding risk, sin and damnation, complete oblivion, the season of philosophy, script writing, the bullseye aim, the uphill climb, arena and utility, nothing is enough, the principle of fun, and being prepared. I guess my mind was playing tricks on me. 35. All right, for today, it's just a solid day of work ahead of me. I have a lot of meetings today. And I'm going to go into the office and work. It's going to be a good, productive day. Am I ready for death? Are my affairs in order? Yes. Are my relationships sound? Yes. Is my life's work complete? Yes. I am ready to die. I'm ready to fall into oblivion without a single backwards glance. I wish you all the best. Be safe, but not too safe. Take care. I will move forward and up. I will rarely stop, and I will never